Unreported World, the team is in Madagascar, investigating why young girls are being held in prison without trial for minor crimes. Some are incarcerated for years without their families being told that they're there. Datshiane Navanayagam meets these forgotten girls and tries to find out how they might get back their freedom.
Ansarabi Prison, Central Madagascar, Women's Wing. Sahul Rabana Sol has been here a month, but has no trial date. She says she's 17. I'm here because I've heard 80% of under-18s held in Madagascar's prisons have never been to court. Do you have a lawyer? Do you know what a lawyer is? In Madagascar, authorities can hold adults in prison for over 5 years before being brought to trial. Girls like Sahul, who are under 18, can be held for almost 3 years. I mean, she's basically being left here to rot until someone decides to take her case to court, and, God knows when that will be. She lives in this tiny room with 30 other women. Just this bit. Do your parents know where you are?
What
was life like? All the women have just suddenly come back in, and to be honest, it's quite overwhelming. Many of the girls here are in the same situation as Sahul. Others have already been convicted, some even for murder. And it's really claustrophobic, you can barely breathe. You can just imagine what it's like if you're a young girl and you're turning up here for the first time. It's completely frightening. Sahul was working as a maid for a local doctor when her employer accused her of stealing. The doctor made the accusations after Sahul asked for her wages. Are you scared that you'll never leave here? Many of these girls also worked as maids and are accused of petty crimes. They too have been jailed with no court date in sight. I've heard the story so many times now. So many young girls who go and work as maids and then get accused of stealing something and then banged up in prison and, no court case, no conviction. More than half of Madagascar's prison population have yet to be convicted of any crime. In fact, the number of under-18s held without trial has more than doubled in the last 10 years. It's early morning and I'm back in the prison. I meet up with Funi Rakutanarina, who tries to help young girls like Sahul. She says her parents have no idea that she's been here all this time. How is that possible? She sees how prison time is damaging the girls. What sort of effect has it had on Sahul being here? Funi wants to try and find Sahul's parents, but they live in a remote village. She can't afford to travel there, so we offer to help. Every time I've spoken to her, she's been crying, and now she's smiling so much. Funi gets Sahul to record a video message to show her parents.
Za dada mba mila vonjy aminareo za nefa tsy nangalatra fa mifono aminareo za tsy nangalatra le izy nefa za na endriko tsy nangalatra le telefaonina ary le raha manitra tsisy fatako na okanila mpandraitra izy fona dada fa iza tezitra amina fony manatrianareo any nefa za tsy nanao le izy nefa voahidy aty aponja dia mba mila anareo mamangy dada sine. The next day, we set off with Funi to try to find them. Sahul is pinning her hopes on Funi finding her parents. But Funi warns us they may be hard to track down. Worse still, many parents here disown their children if they're put in jail. 6 hours later, and we're walking because the roads are so bad. Just when we thought we might have to turn back, a bus has suddenly turned up. It's really overcrowded, but they're going to make room for us. Oh, thank you. Here. After a few hours, we arrive at Faritzio. Funi's been told it's the closest town to Sahul's village. She starts asking around for directions. These men are from the village that Sahul's parents live in, so Funi's just negotiating with them to try and see how we can get there and also how we can find her parents. Ramananandro ny anaran-drenina David akay David Rabena Sola dia ny renina Ramananandro Jacqueline.
Zanako David, fantatro tsara.
Afaka makantsika. Zao.
Andeo any ve? Izy zany io David anaty avy le mpivady tadiny.
Dia mba ho eto any moa izay.
Izy ve tsy eto azy?
Ay sy izay.
Lany ianao raha eny satria avitrana.
Salama to. Ianao andra David? Dadan'i Saoly? Ay sika no resaka. Amin'ny toerana malaladalaka.
That's her dad.
Hipetraka toerana malalaka izay. Daharitsika. Ay izay hitondranao anahako.
So they've managed to find her dad, which is amazing, but this is almost the hard bit now, because we have to tell him where she is and then also find out if he can get to her. Salamo.
Salamo. Mama Saul.
Yes, salama.
Tsara zany. Ndao ary tompoko resaka vetivety tsika.
dia izany hoe izao dia lasa liza fa sao dia hoe manina fa tsisy hoe inona isa olo izany ao aminay fonjana Tsirabe ray volana izy izay ny tao raha sazy no mitory anazy izy dia izay no ampahafantarinay anao tsy misy mataitra izany neny tsy mampitomazy amby aloha ianao ambiny ianao so mararana ambadika any dia mamenatra olona fa amby tsy vahaolana izany eno tsy vahaolana izany izy tsy
tena hoe voe-piarama zanako rehefa zavatra zavaka fa no hita zanako any
eno fiainana izany fa en'olo mitovy amin'ny zanako no itondrako any Saoly eo fa samy izany
But it's obviously really upsetting for them because they haven't known where she is for the last 6 months.
Za dada mba mila vonjy aminareo na hokanila mpandraitra izy fona dada fa iza teritra amina fona eo anatrihanareo any efa za tsy nanao ale izy nefa vohidy aty aponza dia mba mila anareo mamangy dada sy ny
tsisy zavatra atahorana izany fa izy fotsiny hoe izy izay zany ny tena nandehananay hoe tokony ho fantatry ny ray aman-dreny le izy
sy ny azo ozy aho hoe rehefa amina fotsiny izy dia aleo iverina
I'm taken to meet the rest of Sahul's family. These are Sahul's sisters and cousins, and they're saying that they have spent the last few months trying to get in touch with her, but every time they called her employer, they were told that she was sleeping or that the woman was at work and that they would need to call back later. And this whole time, none of them knew where she was. Sahul's sister is confused. She tells me that only last week the doctor had sent them a message asking her to come and work as a maid. Why would the doctor do that if Sahul had stolen from her? Then we discover Sahul's dad David is trying to borrow money for the bus fare to see her. So we offer them a lift. It's the first time Sahul's mum Jacqueline has left her village. And the first time she's been in a car. Madagascar is one of the poorest countries in the world. We travel all night so Jacqueline and David can see their daughter.
The Sahul? Yeah?
Hi, Leila.
Sahul's extended family have heard what's happened to her, and they've travelled overnight to Ansawabin. Apparently they've just got here, so they're just about to come in now. The guards are saying that she only has 15 minutes and 10 of those minutes are already gone, so the whole family only have 5 minutes left with her. Outside, Sahul's family reveals some startling news.
Zao ankehitriny zao a dia niatso azy tamin'ny telefonina dia lazainay koa fa mbola mifanatsy io ay dia lazainy koa Saoly a fa lasa mivavaka mandaingana izy zany satria lazany izy hoe ahoana ianao no lazainao ampidianao amponja le zaza nefa ny zaza lazainy fa tsy miditra amponja le zaza.
Okay, all right, let's go. Okay, let's go then. Okay. Sahul's employer lives minutes away from the prison. So that woman who just opened the door is the new Sahul. That's their new maid. The doctor and her mother invite us in. Sahul's dad, David, wants to know why they were never told Sahul was in prison.
Za azonao, za tsy dia mba manana resaka betsaka. Fa ny ahy zany teny tsotsotra sady fohy ihany. Fa zay zany ny aly izy a, tokony tsy nafeninao amiko mahitsy le zavatra fa tokony vao nanisy izy ho misy zao dia efa niteny taminay ianao.
Ka zay zany nanontany Saoly hoe Saoly io alao tenenina ny ray aman-drenareo tena mony tena atao izy raha maheno an'izany dadanay sy mamanay fa aza miteny aza mahay miresaka eo ianao dokotera fa zavatra tsy samy mihitsy miboko rano.
We've been talking to this family for so long that it's now dark and we're having to use torches to carry on the conversation, but they're basically justifying why they put her in prison and saying that they haven't done anything wrong.
Midika an'izay zany dia izao natoky anazy tao an-trano nitondra anazy toy ny reto zanako reto zanako ary mahazo.
The doctor refuses to drop her allegations. You would know that she can't afford a lawyer, and by not telling her family, by not telling anyone that's related to her who can help her, that she's there, you've denied her any chance of getting out of there.
Dia tsy fantatra noho nanetana tsy nety le nataonay dia tsy fantatra.
They've said they'll only pay for the work that Sahul's done if her parents now ask for the money, which just seems bonkers. Like, who says we'll only pay you for work you've done if you ask for it? I mean, obviously that's why she went to work for them. David says he refuses to beg for Sahul's wages. Are you going to pay this family for the work their daughter did? Eventually, she hands the money over. It's 120,000 aria, about £25, a fraction of what's needed for a lawyer or a bribe. Human rights groups say bribery is the most common way out of prison for those accused of petty crimes. David and Jacqueline leave no closer to getting Sahul out of jail. I want to ask the government here why girls like Sahul are being put through this. So I'm meeting Rakotandrajeri Randrinerasoas Loe Nortiana, who oversees prison reform in Madagascar. According to international human rights law, no one should be held without trial indefinitely. Why are so many young girls being held in prisons in Madagascar? Some of them are barely more than children, for crimes that they haven't even been convicted of yet.
Amin'ny maha-olombelona, za manokana, mihevitra hoe ny olombelona rehetrarehetra, na zaza, na olon-dehibe dia manana zo ho tsaraina haingana zany. Izay indrindra no iezahanay eto an'efa ministera fitsarana hoe mandray fepetra hiezaka hanafaingana ny fitsarana.
I've spoken to some people who've told me about how, in order to secure their release, they've had to pay money to the prison guards. Is that part of Malagasy law process?
Lasa tafiditra anatina kolokolo zany raha ohatra ka hoe sandaina vola lay famoahana olona any amin'ny fonja. Dia iny moa efa ady atao mihitsy zay hoe ady atao amin'ny kolokolo zay dia efa miezaka mametraka ny fepetra rehetra zany ny eto an'evo ministera fitsarana mba hiadiana amin'izay endrika kolikoly mety hisy eny an'ivon'ny fitsarana eny an'ivon'ny fonja.
Sahul is still in prison. Her family don't have the money to hire a lawyer or pay a bribe. She still has no idea when her case will come to trial. Jacqueline and David now visit her every week.